picture you are seeing on your screen right now is the picture of the most disliked Igbo man. His name is Ijele. Ijele is the most disliked Igbo man, the most despised Igbo man. The reason why Ijele is the most disliked Igbo man is simply because at a time when it was very dangerous for anybody in Igbo land to hold a personal opinion, Ijele was the only one that was courageous enough to hold a personal opinion and even dare to speak it out. At the time, everybody was afraid. Nobody could stand up. Ijele was the only man who dared to stand up. Ijele was the only man who dared to speak up. So many people liked what Ijele was doing, but they will not dare say it. They will not dare identify with Ijele publicly because it was too dangerous for anybody to identify with Ijele publicly. Even as he is in prison today, no Igbo man would want to identify with him. No Igbo man would want to show him support. Not because he's a criminal, not because he has carried a gun against his people or against anybody, but because he dared to speak the truth. He dared to hold a personal opinion. When we say Igbo, everybody say yeah. And Ijele refused to say yeah. When on land they cannot say the Igbo, and that is the crime he committed.
My country people, when I listen to this Igbo boy, his message really struck my heart, you know. Recently, we are seeing Southeast governors, leaders, you know, honorables, politicians, especially from Abia State, traveling to Daura to go and beg Buhari, discussing how they are going to give Ndi Igbo state pardon. So that, you know. Meanwhile, Ijele, who stand for them when nobody, during the time where nobody can talk, all these governors, they were all hiding. Opus of Dima want to say he don't know Ijele. He have not the name Ijele speaks. When they were all running at us theater, this man were the only one out there with few Igbos like Okanushe, Henry Chimeze, Blessed Dawn. These people, these guys, they were fighting. All those governors gathering now to say they want to go and free a criminal in Ndi Kanu who brought nothing but disaster, who brought insecurity, death to their region. And they abandoned. The man, when they cannot speak, nobody can come out and speak when Ndi Kanu speak. When Ndi Kanu give command, he tell them when to go out, when not to go out. When I listen to this message, it pains my heart. It's like, you think you are going to survive with lying. You are going to lie to yourself, deceive yourself with lies. I don't know what you think you are fighting for. There will ever be peace in Nigeria or in the Southeast, anywhere in Nigeria, when you fail to stand for the truth. I know Ijele is not perfect. He must have done something that is not that right. But this man is the reason why people go to market in Igbo Land. He's the reason why he gave the people voice. When all of them were hiding, when Ndi Kanu will vibrate, Ndi Kanu will roll, all of them will be hiding. This man will take protest to the state, to the court, to tell the people that Ndi Kanu have caused them pain in the Southeast. They are running around to free a criminal who brought evil, who brought bloodshed, you know, anarchy to their land, and they abandon the voice, that voice from the wilderness, and you think all will be well? Impossible. Carry on, my boy.
How are we Republican when nobody in Igbo land is allowed to speak his mind? When anybody who speaks the truth becomes a target? I thought it is only people who are committing crime that nobody wants to associate with. But when you come to Igbo land, our people will disassociate themselves from you. Our people will make you a legitimate target. Our people will dislike you just because you are speaking the truth or because you are speaking your mind. You are expected to say iya once anybody says Igbo. Anybody who refuses to say iya will be treated like a leper, will be ostracized. There is no room for dissenting opinion. Nobody must disagree. Everybody must agree. No society functions that way. No society in this world will make progress if dissenting opinions are not allowed. Yes, I agree that Ijele crossed the line. When you begin to use your freedom to infringe on someone else's freedom, the government have the right to withdraw that freedom from you, and this is what they have done. Ijele was infringing on Ebukobi's freedom, and it is okay for people to once in a while go to prison so that they would appreciate the freedom they enjoy outside the prison, so that they will know that freedom is priceless, freedom is precious. When you come out, you will be careful with your freedom, you will be careful with the privileges you have. He abused his freedom, he's paying for it, but that does not take away the fact that in this Igbo land, Ijele is a hero. He is the only man that stood up when every other Igbo man was hiding. He is the only man that dared to speak up when no Igbo man could speak. Both the high and the mighty, both the smallest, the tiniest of Igbo man, everybody was hiding, nobody could speak. Ijele was the only one that dared to speak. He was the one that stood in the gap for every one of us. And I am very disappointed that our people who benefited from the activities of Ijele as at that time would abandon Ijele just like that, because you don't want to identify with somebody who has not done anything wrong. His only crime was that he dared to speak the truth. He dared to hold a personal opinion. Igbos are not Republican in nature. As a matter of fact, what we practice in Igbo land is opposite Republicanism.
I thank God for your life. You know, it is not easy because they are going to turn against you now. I can see from this video, your comment section, I can see the insults. But I thank God for your life, for being bold, you know, enough to make this kind of video at this critical time. To even remember Ijele, may the blessings of God never depart from your house. You see, it's not easy, you know. The same way Ojukwu, the man who tried to save them. I'm not saying Malolifa Ajuna's hands is clean anyway, because he was the one who led the 1966 coup. You know, but when he realized what they have done and said, look, this war, we can't win this war. Our people are dying. But Ojukwu said no. He must continue the war. He had what it is to fight the war. He hanged this man. They hung him, firing squad. They killed the Malolifa Ajuna. A few weeks from now, after that, he ran away to, a lot of people, and they brand Malolifa Ajuna. Nobody even bear that name anymore in Igbo land. But nobody cared to ask, to investigate and say, Malolifa Ajuna, how did he betray Ndi Igbo? Did he tell Ojukwu the truth that our people are dying? How did he really betray the Ojukwu? But Ojukwu brought death, who brought sorrow, tears, and blood to their land. He's their hero. It has ever been their hero, and they say Biafra will ever materialize. People are daydreaming. If some of you people Biafra who are POB, if you see what is happening to you, you should know that you are fighting a lost battle. You are going to suffer the great loss. You want to abandon somebody preaching peace. You hate him. For Ijele never come on air and say, I have said it. Who dispute it must be killed. Ijele never come on air and organize and send people. Go and kill that. Go and terrorize that. Go and burn that. Go and bring that for me. Go and beat him up. Go and do it. Never. He never give any command, tell you where to go out, where not to go. He said, I have to play Ijele video here.